live, green live on your side, and white is the stereo. So again, we're gonna obviously I'm not gonna stop to every pinpoints that I have, right? But like let's see again. Well, you have it's very like I would say a lot less variation on this part, and you can hear the back. I would say it's the backing track of the harmonies in the back. Here you can see hey in the backing part, and when she does it, go. This go is I would say this one right here. The go is gonna follow. You can see go as a kind of is getting higher, right? Go like this, right? So, okay. So moving on to the opera. So this looks less variability right here. So let's go further now. Again, here on this part, the studio version is more like a linear. It's very linear. That's why they use the plugin, probably DB Tape Stop, the plugin that is called, to make it like a linear descent of the pitch. But here she tried to do it like with the voice, so not really as accurate. And I'm not sure when was this song in the set. I don't remember. Sorry, just tell me in the comments if you think I should pay more attention to to that. So you can see they're a bit tired, like a bit of vocal fatigue, a lot of variations. And you can see right here as well at the end is high variability, suggesting I would say vocal fatigue in that point. And you can hear the breathing patterns. So what I would add as well, you can see the breathing right away live as well. It's a finger, right? I think you can hear. I think you can hear also the air like below it popping up. Look at the little hair. So she tries to do it like as in the studio version. Same thing again, but it's not the studio version. It's live. You can see it here. It's like, and she doesn't really hold it. The rap version is actually off key, but it's a song. It's a song that doesn't really need you to be in key because it's it doesn't need that. The beat doesn't make you need to follow of a specific chord, right? It's more like a rap part, you know, like a G6. You know, when the cataracts are doing their rap part, that's the same thing. You don't need to be like especially on the single note. And you can see she tries to. Sometimes she tries to go. She follows actually the real thing that she's supposed to say, but then she has a bit of variation. Like here, actually, you can see she goes way a bit. But again, it's the rap voice, so it's perfectly fine. We're gonna hear it now. Let's hear it. You can see the sound popping. So again, live. You can see the microphone. You can almost hear the air outside. And here is like. You can hear it's live because you hear shh, like this kind of noise, the S, the sibilance. But it's very less variation on this part. The question I would ask the question is like, are they better like on specific notes on the G4? Because when I try to reach like G3 and do some things like this, like with a lower registry of voice, it doesn't sound like accurate to me. But when they hit the high notes, they are more accurate. So again, the release outside. So again, some a bit like very tight. You can see sometimes here, I call it the recovery. They have a good recovery as well. And you can see here, you can see right here the little variation. So it's not still having some. If we zoom, we could see a bit more variation. But like I think they are much more stable on this registry notes. That's what I'm guessing at this point. And when you reach this point, they're a bit losing. And you can see again the famous portamento that sometimes I refer is when you're not really you want to play it safe. You can be confident, right? But you want to play it safe. And the portamento is, instead of hitting right away the precise note, basically you're gonna say something and hit just a bit below, and then you hear them in here, the monitors they hear, and they can actually like make sure it's correct. It's a lot of technique when you can see that when they want to play it safe, and that actually has a bit of emotional depth, right? That's not to say it's a bad thing. Actually, that's a good thing because it adds a more depth. Sometimes you can hear it in the progressive house EDM, a lot of portamentos, because that creates more like emotional frequency shifts. And you can see right here as well, it's not so much let's say a variation on this spot, like a lot of vibration. And again, when you hear, you can hear her breathing in the voice. You can hear she's not stable. The question is like, is this the same singer doing this kind of lower voice and the one that is hitting the chorus like almost perfectly? So that's the question. But you can hear on this part, she's probably tired from all the dancing, and you can hear, you know. So not going to comment on the lyrics, but like basically it's you can see it's a bit all over the place. It's not like so much like it's very variation, bro. So she's trying to like it's more like a rap part that is very let's say energetic, right? Alright, you can see that she even makes the microphone saturated. So I don't know what they're saying here, you know. If you in the comment, maybe just help me with this part, because I cannot comment on this. And here you can see a bit of variation as well. She does it a bit lower, I guess, like she's more tired of this part. Lower in volume. And here you can see a bit of the variation, right? And with the sibilance right away. So it's not like the studio version, it's live. You can see variation as well, the famous portamento. And then when they release the note, they are a bit behind. But again, you don't need to be perfect on this song, because on this song what counts is the energy of the song. So I'm gonna go to the ending part now. So they're tired. And this I don't know why, but like, she sounds a bit like some of a little bit like one of the Beanie from Philippines members. Try to guess what. Tell me in the comment if you think which member I'm thinking about. And then you got it's picking up something at the bottom. And I'm gonna let it play. Here I was not able to match, you know, anything. And you can hear saturation on the microphone. That's what makes this effect, and there is a bit of chorus behind it. So that's why when you do the saturation, that's how they create this sound. It's like you probably like was not. I think yes, because it was 20 years ago, almost that, and the genre of music was a bit. It was called like electro house. That kind of sound, like really with saturated vocals. It was like all the vibe, all the rages in Europe, and also in the US. So that's actually interesting that they try to go back to this type of genre, and they try to mix it up with some sounds, like weird sounds, like I'm not sure weird, but like unusual chords, like Disclosure. If you know Disclosure, you can watch Disclosure, You and Me, or White Noise from Disclosure. This type of sound as well, but this one is more kicking hard. Variation. And I'm going to delete this part so you can actually see for yourself and tell me what you think. A lot of portamento here.